Okay, I'll go on the YouTube here. Yeah, I think it's probably auto adjusted, so that's why it seemed fast today. So yeah, it's the times auto adjust. So we're on 12:30, I think. I believe. I think phones do it automatically.
And for the people we came in, we're getting set up.
Okay. So, do you have the PayPal thing there?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. So, guys, today we're asking for 2 for $5. Is that right?
Basically, $5
We'll
is
do
a
it.
basic reading and $10 in depth.
Yeah. And we'll throw in an oracle, but that's it. So you get 1 tarot is $5. 2 tarots for $10. Free oracle with any tarot. I will do an oracle for you. No worries. So that's our new pricing. So if whoever here wants a reading, we have a PayPal.
Hold on.
So as soon as we get your money on PayPal, and I will do a free oracle for whoever is going to pay $5. I will go ahead and keep that oracle. And then we will do a tarot for you.
And I forgot. There we go.
And if you don't want an oracle, you don't have to have one. So as soon as we get the first payment, we'll start doing our first reading.
Hold on, I have to retype that all over again because I forgot to save it.
So if you have Cash App or PayPal, either one of them, we will do and Crystal, you don't have to retract if you don't want to. We don't mind it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're doing one or two readings for $5 today. Basic tarot is $5. I'll do an oracle as well if you want. And if you want a more in-depth reading, it'll be $10. And as soon as we get someone to pay, we will do the reading. Is that helping? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
see, we just got to be patient.
I know.
Yeah, we're not doing free readings today. Yeah, no,
I'll do a free oracle if you do a tarot, but we're basically just hanging out and seeing who wants.
Look what I did, Taylor.
What is it?
Look what I did.
Oh, is it on the screen?
Hold on.
Sorry, my thing's behind. Let me touch it up. How do I zoom the screen up? Is it on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, is it paused? Why does it keep doing that? Whenever I try to go forward, it pauses. I don't see it. You mean the butterflies? Or
No, I put the thing for Leo. It's Cancer.
for what?
I put the thing for Cancer and Leo.
Where is that?
Look at the last thing I said.
Okay, sorry. On the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't see that's what that was.
Yeah.
Here says.
Since I'm a Cancer and you're a Leo.
Are those the astrological next to the animal? Is that a symbol of the?
Yeah.
Yours is like 69.
Yeah, mine is 69.
Is it really? Why is it that?
That's
Isn't that
just the
random?
symbol of Cancer. I don't know. I don't know what the thing behind the symbols are. But it's
like how they come up with that.
Look, it's like, first of all, I have Cancer. Doing 69 gave me crabs. Like,
yeah, that's what it looks like.
my sign's horrible. I got Cancer and crabs. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
No. I totally fit my sign. You fit yours too.
Yeah, I think in some ways. I mean, I know it. Yeah. I'm the type of person that doesn't like being boxed in. I have this need to be like, no, that's not what I'm like. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I'm like that. Like, I don't want to be just any Taylor. I want to be that Taylor.
Typical Leo.
The unforgettable, crazy one. I want when people hear my name to think better things because of having. I don't want people meeting me and like being like, oh, I have a negative, like, I have a negative feeling about that because of that person.
Right.
I don't know. It's kind of funny.
Sorry, I was thinking.
No, you're fine.
We're not
No, I've
doing free
always,
readings today.
there are feelings you associate with names, so based on people. Like, I know I have a weird association with Judith, named Judith, and Lorena and Karina, because they were mean growing up.
Yeah.
I have negative affinities for.
Yeah.
But then a Karina that I liked, so then I had a better feeling about the name Karina. And then I had another one that I didn't like, so then now I'm back to hating the name Karina again. Karina and Lorena, I just don't like those names. It's like you're gonna be stuck up, it's like bound to happen. You're blonde and full of yourself. So no, if your name's Karina out there, like I don't mind you. I really don't. But it's just funny because we tend to do that, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same thing as people being prejudiced. It's like I'm prejudiced against certain names because of my past with those names. Oh, yes. So Sheila and Suasini. So you guys, if you want a basic reading, you just go on PayPal or Cash App. These are our two systems that we are offering. I will not give out my bank account information. Sorry. I do not pass go. I do not collect $200. But yeah, basic reading today. So that basic reading
It's $5.
is a 3-card reading. 3 cards. And the in-depth is 4 to 5 cards. So, yeah. That's the information. No, I will give you a free oracle if you do a tarot. But basically, we're hanging out. Becky and I.
Yeah, we're not giving out freebies today. We've given out freebies over the past several weeks.
Here and chit chat.
Yeah, you can stay around and chat.
That's how it is. That's the name of the game. We've given out a lot of freebies this month, though, guys. I hope you've been able to come by a couple times. And we'll do it a little bit more from time to time, but the purpose of this channel is to try to grow it. And when you do 5 days of free reading, you don't really feel motivated to do it much.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at, everyone. Just to share. So if you'd like to pay $5, there you go. And this is kind of in keeping with our boundaries theme of the day, right, Becky?
Yes.
There you go. Well, I like that one because literally that's like everyone. It's like, oh yeah, I'll cover your shift. And then you ask them to cover your shift and it's like,
no.
Oh, no, not going to do that. I don't like, I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, I know how
Wait
that is.
a second, I was so nice to you. Or they get demanding the time, like I had it with one of them, that they didn't even cover any of, I never even asked them to cover my shifts. There was this one time I couldn't do them. And then all of a sudden, it's the biggest deal. The one time that I couldn't cover for them. And I'm like, how many times did I cover for you this month? It's like 3 already. And we're only on the 15th,
Right.
And it's like, really? Oh, no, I can't cover the 4th time for you this month. Really?
Yeah,
So
no. I had a coworker like that. She expected me to come in on my days off to help her
yeah,
when she was swamped. But it's
yeah,
like when I got stuck on the interstate with a flat
yep,
tire, I asked her if she would go in for me, and she said no. And I'm like, just for an hour. And she's like,
yeah.
no, I can't do
A
that.
lot. Yeah, you see, users. It's often the people that are asking you to be help for help the most that are the most user types because it's like they can't see a use for you other than in helping their own life, you know?
Yeah,
So,
basically.
yeah, no, I realized that. Because, yeah, there was this lady, her name was Susie at my work, and she always called me in to come in early. And then she just started writing it in on my schedule. So then I knew she was just like full of it because she didn't even ask me if she just like write it in. I was like, that's not a yes. That's a you should have asked me. You know?
Right.
And actually, they can't fire you over that. I don't think if you could because you could say, well, I didn't see the schedule, but like at the same time, it's passive aggressive, because it's like, okay, well, you're just gonna do this, and you're just gonna have to put up with it.
Right.
Kind of get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I did everything for them there. It's like I went to Mondays and I
Yep.
closed every single day that I worked. I closed and nobody else would close. And it was just like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like the more you put up with, the least they actually do respect you because they get so to the point where it's like, and that's why like when a workplace that's using me fires me, I consider it a blessing in disguise because it's like, well, I was being so giving and so flexible and so good at my job that you just don't even value me after a while. And then now they're probably up there wondering what they're going to do, you know? And it's
Basically.
like, okay, you should have thought about that before you fired me or before you made me feel miserable so that I quit, you know? but but that's a lot of people nowadays.
Taylor.
Managers,
Taylor.
places, everything. Like, I just even think about the way subways are set up. They like literally have like one person half the time at some of these places, and it's like, how many sandwiches are Subways making like every day? And like, I'm
Taylor.
here with a 5-person line trying to do,
Look at the chat. It looks like they're trying to bully us into free readings.
yeah,
Like, no.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Can you be like
That's
Subway?
exactly why we're not
Please?
doing free readings today. That's exactly why we're not doing free readings.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the group. Well, because then you get more of these types of people. That's what I'm like. You're absolutely right. At some point, you just got to draw the line. And that's kind of what I was saying, that like I feel like the more I've aged, the more I just don't put up with like people that are just into my look anymore because I know it's like stingy.
Yeah, basically.
Mhm. Guys have insecurities too. That's another thing I want to say. Like, think of all the guys you probably like. I'm sure there were a lot of guys that liked you in, say, high school, right? That we were with, but they probably never told you, right?
Yeah, baby.
And that's that insecurity for guys. Like, a lot of them know that they should approach someone they like. Like it's like obvious. It's like if you're dying to tell a girl you like her, you should probably tell her. But a lot of them, I feel like just because of their own insecurity, never do that. And then it comes out in weird ways sometimes. Like they'll like something you like on Facebook, or, you know, I notice that though a lot, where it's like, it's not obvious to me a guy likes me, but then all of a sudden something happens and then two and two come together and I'm like, they like me. I'm that dumb, you know? But it's not me being dumb. It's that they're purposely being, you know, not showing their feelings, you know?
Right.
And I just wanted to say that because it's like, that's why I was saying feel it out with that Josh guy at first, because if he gave you all of that for nothing, like, that's pretty interesting. Like, even if he was thinking he could, because people don't usually give people free stuff. That's just why I was like,
Yeah.
you kind of get what I'm saying.
I sabotaged it.
I saw that.
So.
It's okay. Why did you sabotage it though? I was
Why
just
do
saying keep getting the free
That's
stuff forever.
dude, that's why I'm in therapy, because I sabotage everything.
I know, I get it.
It's just what I do.
You just say, hey, I have a friend. I won't even do anything. I was going to do a little. No, I can't, because now I'm in. No, bad distraction. My mind hasn't even gone there. Shows how much I'm not in dead anymore. I just don't even like random sex. It's like so unappealing. So like, I mean, yeah, you want it, but it's like, it's annoying.
Yeah.
They're always awkward. 9 times out of 10. It's awkward, and it's awkward at the end, and you're like...
It's funny when we don't do the free readings, like, oh, everybody leaves.
Yep. Exactly.
That just shows you how many moochers there are, like, in the world. People want something for free, but, you know...
Well, and but that goes to show what I'm saying right here, is that everyone just wants a quick thing they don't want. People are very precious with their time. So yeah, if anyone wants a reading, we are doing either via Cash App or PayPal. You just put in $5 and we will do a basic reading. That's a 3-card reading, or a 4 to 5 card reading for $10. And if you donate that little bit of money, I will also throw in an oracle for you. We're just trying to keep our channel going because we have to use technology and buy the oracle decks and everything that goes into this channel.
Spend our energy doing it.
You can think of this as our PBS call to donate. If you donate to PBS, donate to us.
Donate to PBS. Shut up, Taylor. Pay for the History Channel.
Yeah. So if you like and subscribe, we do free trail knows sometimes, but today we are doing 2. So Oracle plus Tarot for $5. So I will do with Oracle with the Tarot for $5 today. Just got to go on PayPal. Or Cash App. Mike's sister friended me on Facebook. I had that other Facebook and I was friends with her on it, but I went back to this one. Now the other ones, once they're gone completely. So I'm back to one Facebook.
I'm back to one.
Yes, back to one Facebook. But yeah, I kept her. I'm glad I kept her around because I don't know. I feel like maybe one day I will want to talk to her a little about my chemo or something. Because I don't talk to anyone that knows him. I don't know anyone else in his life. So it's like, it might be healing that one day, 1 years from now. Like, because no one knows him. So it's like literally just me left with that. And then the mom like being all weird to me.
Hi, Ashley.
Ashley, welcome, welcome. So if you want a basic reading, $5, $10 for in-depth. We got PayPal right here and Cash App. And I will also do a free oracle with any reading, with any tarot reading. I do like your little thingy there, though.
It's festive.
Yes, looks nice. I'm going to refresh the thingy. I was having all those technology issues yesterday. I feel like it's just some days. Whenever I'm not working, at the start, I really like, how am I going to do anything? What am I going to do? Kind of thing. But then you have a little bit of break and it's like, gosh, I was running around like a crazy person.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been feeling the last week or so. Is just kind of like, because spring's here. I'm like, oh, I know I would be being two people at whatever job I'm at, calling in, oh, I'm sick, oh, and you're like, oh, this gets old. Okay, so Ashley did hers. Okay. For 2.
Yeah, do you want to do the basic reading or do you want to do the in-depth?
So how much did she do?
15.
1 in-depth and 1 basic, she says. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to do, I can do the basic and you want to do the in-depth? I feel like you're more experienced.
Okay.
Okay. So Becky's been doing this longer. She's had previous channels before, and I am not new at tarot, but new for doing readings for people of tarot, if that makes sense. I started doing it this year with Becky as a way to keep going during the pandemic period. So thank you, Ashley. Appreciate your coming along, getting us going this morning. So did you have anything in specific you want to know about for the basic or just general readings? If you have any questions, be sure to drop them, but I'm doing a basic 3-card reading here for you. And then Becky will do an in-depth.
She said Josh Virgo's current feelings towards me.
Okay. Awesomeness.
Oh, that's for the in-depth.
Okay.
Okay.
And I type mine over here on the side so that we have mine, so that Becky can put them out for us and so we can look at them. Okay, so what I see here is for the basic, is it a general or is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think she says for the current feelings for the basic and then the in-depth looking
did
more.
Josh talk about me to his friends?
Oh, for the basic.
Yeah.
Okay, so for basic. Okay. Okay, I see. So I'm going to answer that one, and then Becky's going to answer for the in-depth one. Okay? She made that clear. Okay. Awesome. So I will do the basic, and this kind of traces what he is talking about. And the first thing I see is the devil. So don't read this the wrong way. Oh, devil bad. That means he's, definitely talking about me in a bad way or something. No, that's not what that one means. Okay, so we got Eva on deck. Eva on deck, everyone. Okay. So basically, the devil is a card of attachments, restriction, commitment, limitations. So sometimes when we do something that's not good, we get a gut feeling of it. It's like when we're overspending, if you're, doing something that your higher self knows not in your best interest, but you're doing it anyway, kind of thing. And so I would point out that maybe sometimes if you're worried about someone talking about you to his friends, there could be a certain amount of where you're sharing or oversharing, or moving too fast with Josh. So like, I know I've had that same feeling before about a guy, like, is it getting around that I'm like this or something? And so like, the thing I would say about that is, respect yourself enough to know, that you're doing the right thing. Don't move too quick with a guy if you're worried about him talking about you, or if you're worried about him talking about other things that you've shared. only share with someone that you feel close enough to share with. And if you haven't known Josh that long, then don't be telling him things that you wouldn't want said for him to at least say to his best friend or family, you know, even if you don't think he's talking to like everyone. That is something I would definitely say, is that make sure, you know, I mean, we all say things sometimes that we wish we hadn't said, but just pointing that out. No, I know, not in a bad way. Okay, cool. Sweet. So, if you're wondering more in a like kind of, general way, if he does in general. Okay, cool. 9 of Pentacles shows earn rewards, fruit of labor, luxury, self-sufficiency, discipline. So this portrays a well-dressed woman in a beautiful garden. She acted with discipline, taming her impulses like she's tamed the bird. So I would say my gut from this card is definitely saying also that kind of along the same lines to train, quiet your animal instincts. This is a card of quieting. The fact that both of these cards come up together and you're asking a question about, does he talk about me, comes to mind of, well, if you're acting in a way that reflects who you are and you're not being true to yourself, then who cares, kind of thing. It's almost like good if he does, because that would, I mean, the very sense of the question, there's a little bit of like insecurity with it, because I've done the same thing. Like I'm saying, I'm not like pointing out to you, but it's like, it's obviously on your head because you're asking it, you know? So it's like, maybe just realize that if he's talking about you and he's your guy, you know, that's a good thing. It means he likes you. It means you're on his mind, you know? So like, if it's a good thing, yes. This tarot doesn't give a really clear yes or no. Often it sometimes gives kind of interpretations and things to focus on. And the Fool is placed more in the future, so this is kind of what we're going towards for you on this basic reading, and it's pointing out time for a new adventure, something in the near future that will flow out of the current situation. Make changes now to change the future, and trust, innocence, open mind, beginning. And it basically says try to have an open mind. Don't try to make all the assumptions on whether he's talking to you right away. Kind of try to note, I would say, when you're around his friends, what body language is often key to getting the right answer. There's body language experts out there. You can read a little bit about body language to try to get some telltale signs. Like when someone looks away, it generally notes, you know, uncomfortability about something. Maybe talking to some of his friends, dropping certain things that you say you might have figured he would have shared with them. Even just asking them straight up, does Josh, you know, like maybe not just Josh talk about me, but like, I hope Josh says good things about me, or, you know, making a little comment like that might indicate, you know, like, oh yeah, nothing but good things, but at least that would indicate that he does talk some, you know? So those are all some things I would use. And the other thing I would say on that is don't make assumptions. You might get the answer when you least expect it. And it could be a good thing also if you figure out that he does, because often we share with people about people we love. I am honored if a guy who likes me is talking about me, because it shows that I'm on his mind, you know? And so anyway, I hope that helps. And Becky will go the more in-depth route. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and prep Eva while Becky's doing Ashley.
Okay. You wanted to know Josh's feelings. Okay. Okay, so for the most part, I see that his feelings are pretty good for you. He's looking forward to a new beginning. He's looking forward to a celebration of some sort, or he's seeing you as somebody um seeing you as maybe marriage material with the Four of Wands and Justice. Um, some kind of conflict does show up though in the cards, and so has there been a conflict with this person, or do they have a conflict that you know about in their life?
Yeah, and the more information we get, the more it helps aid in the reading or the direction of the reading. Because sometimes we're getting clear feelings on certain things, but without the full picture, it's kind of like, well, is this really what we're,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, hope that helps.
Okay. You got the Queen of Cups. So that tells me that he thinks that you are a woman who is very sweet, nurturing, compassionate. Again, possibly make a good mother. So again, thinking in terms of like a family. Okay, I'll be in there in a little bit. I said I'll be right there. All right. Somebody's feeling kind of guarded though, a little tired and battle worn. So again, there is some kind of conflict showing up and feeling tired of like fighting. And lastly, you got the Two of Cups. That does show that there is mutual affection there and that this person also likes you. I hope that helps, hon. And Taylor, I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Yes. And I was going to pull up while I'm prepping Eva right now. Okay.
Come get a taco, mother.
Okay. So we are doing here, Miss. You're welcome, Ashley. Wish you the best. And yeah, we do this a lot of the time. So if you want more on a different day, but that was a good, start to the feeling about you. And the beauty in tarot is it really can kind of help make us see things more clearly. Gives us perspective sometimes. even just talking to someone can sometimes give perspective. So I got here for Miss Eva. I got the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. So you broke up several months ago after being on and off for a long time. Now I get the on and off thing. A lot of trying to think, I have had 4 consistent things I would consider relationships of sorts. You know, varying degree of the word relationship, surely. But in each of them, there were parts where we were, you know, really much attached, and there were parts of it where we were not. So I get the on and off thing. The Empress really shows nurturing, creativity, sensuality, mother. So when you're asking what did that teach you, this says your creative side. So one of the things that really points out to me is that we're whole people, and people help us cultivate parts of ourselves that we may not know we had. I had a friend / guy that really helped me musically. He helped open my mind a lot. You know, he helped me connect in some ways to myself that I hadn't really experienced as much. But, you know, that's an example of where sometimes we don't realize what they're doing at the time. But when we look back, we're like, oh, well, they showed me how to garden. They showed me how to cook. They showed me how, these sorts of things. So there's when you're asking about him and the Empress is coming up, that's saying that could be help you, and even just sensually, this is a card of sensuality too. So, if he helped you tap into your sensuality, that can also be a something that would have come, even if, there were guys that I didn't, get with, but they helped me, develop my intimacy with them, or something like that. So, keep those in mind. The Nine of Cups is in the Queen of Pentacles is in the kind of center position here. So position I see as being somewhat important here in this instance, because you might be going through a lot right now and you're wondering why, if you're not reuniting him, what's the purpose? And that kind of sets in right now. Well, this shows protective, nurturing, resourceful, abundance, ecological, homemaker, mother, practical, organized, successful in business, and creating a secure, comfortable home. She cares for and protects others. She is nurturing. When she appears, fertility may be represented. So in terms of this, I would say, I'm seeing a lot of, these are both Empress and Queen. So I'm seeing that this helped you develop as a woman in some ways. That is a definite way I'm seeing a message clear, clear theme I am seeing, in that I don't know your guys' relationship. I don't know you from anyone on the street, right? That being said, 2 queens in these positions definitely shows that in some ways you matured through this experience, and you probably tapped into your your resourcefulness, your protectiveness, the things that make you a woman were probably tapped into a bit. And it shows well-grounded and emotionally balanced. I'm not saying you're, perfect, but this probably helped you better able to weather the storms in those ways. And maybe in future relationships, you'll be able to be more level-headed, say, That being said, the Nine of Cups, I also see as maybe being the most important card here. It's in the future position, and it basically says that your wishes will come true. It's the wish fulfillment card. Of all the 60 to 70 tarot cards, it's the one that clearly promises the Nine of Cups in a romantic. It don't come across like you have it all in the future, because it's basically saying that coming soon, if you keep going the route you're going, which is keeping your head down, you just come out of this thing with this guy. Keep hope alive. Don't give up. Good things are to come is basically and it's kind of like when one door closes, another one opens. Clearly, for me, you were not made to be with him. If you guys are done, the issue then becomes, well, what did I learn from him? Why did I do that? Kind of thing. And that answer might not be clear right now. Tarot's not going to give you a clear, yes, this is what you learned. But I think when looking back, you're going to remember this time, and there will be another door. There are lots of other guys out there, and this will be he will be a clear reminder, maybe of even what you don't want exactly. Oh, that worked, but that didn't, and whatever didn't work with him, that will be what you gain. The knowledge that what you don't want. 30 third parties with him, so that's definitely not to be. Yeah. When someone's not giving you the attention you deserve, whether because they're with their family, their friends, cheating, anything like that, you should be the queen. You should be a princess. He should treat you the way you need to be treated. Not, oh, you got 2 minutes here and there while I'm running between work and friends. No, you should be treated the way you deserve to be treated. And by breaking up and ending it, you are showing that respect you have for yourself. So I hope that helps. That you could have even needed to break up just to prove to yourself how worthy you are of the right sort of love. And I hope that helps. Was that good, Becky?
Absolutely.
Yes. If someone's not going to measure up and meet the bar and you've already given them a lot of chances, then it's their job as the guy to either man up or get the heck out. All right. Love relationship with Taylor. Becky's turn. You are welcome, Eva. I hope that helps, Eva. And you're welcome to come back. And yeah, wish you the best. And just like and subscribe, everyone. We basically have really cheap pricing. So a basic reading is, depending on the day, free to $5. But we're doing $5 right now and seeing how that goes. But yeah, we have really cheap pricing here, and we just try to reach as many people as possible and help people out. That's mainly what we're doing this for. We're not just doing this to, become millionaire. There you go.
Well, I mean, it's we're spending our energy, so it's other tarot readers, charge a lot more than this. What time did you say you have to go? Like 2:30? Taylor? Taylor.
Yeah, and anyone who is here, basically, we are trying to do the free thing. I will do a basic or a $10 reading. And you can like or subscribe. And Becky's a veteran at this, so she has been doing tarot before and other sorts of mediumship. And I am fairly new, but I know my decks. And I can also do a free oracle card or something to throw in with your basic reading as well. I know what tarot, we've done really pushed the oracle thing before, and it seems people are more familiar with tarot, but oracles often offer a little perspective as well to go along with the basic reading.
Yeah.
Well, already I feel better, Becky. I think this is the way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But we've been trying to get it going, and we haven't been using hashtags or anything, so we're kind of just trying to grow organically here. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we need the hashtags.
Well, I think there was a time and a place. At one point in my life, I wanted, I don't know, like back in the, when I realized, like, it's like you look back and you're like, oh, I jumped through that door. I don't care about that anymore.
Yeah, I'm over that.
We pass phases, and it's like, I think we're just doing this to kind of grow the community. I'm not doing this to become like a YouTube viral, like celebrity or something.
No, we won't go viral with this.
No, we're not trying for that.
Fuck that. And even if you're not getting a reading, you can still talk to us.
Yeah. And you're welcome to yes, exactly. We're kind of just hanging out here. Anyone Harshita or who else arrived in here recently? And if anyone wants, we will throw in a free oracle with either sort of reading. Don't worry. One of the eye-opening things for me, also, Becky, is when I do it slower, I get so much more from doing it.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Like I can literally feel sometimes that I need to hear what I'm saying. And I'm like, yeah, that's life for you. Like I wouldn't be doing this how do I do this more? That's the question. If only I knew.
Right.
We're
Yeah, I
all
like
on
this
this
better,
crazy
like,
walk
This
together,
is nice
guys.
because when we were
There's
doing
no one. No one
the
to
free
know
readings,
out
it's like
loud.
everybody was like jumping at our energy, and it's like I couldn't take that shit.
Which one?
I said when we were doing the free readings, everybody was just like at our energy, just like so many people.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Eulinda. Okay, Eulinda. Has Eulinda donated yet?
I don't see anything from them.
Okay, Eulinda. So you have to go on PayPal or Cash App today in order to get a reading. But I will do a free oracle as well on the subject if you get a reading. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. We're doing 2 tarot plus oracle for 5 or 10. That's our promo. We try to do promos. We're trying to do as cheap as possible for everyone. Yeah. What is your favorite card?
And besides, the tarot wouldn't really be able to answer that question. I mean, you can't really see in the cards like, oh yeah, it's going to be specifically that person who sends you a package. Like that's just, it would need to be a different question.
Yeah. True. Yeah, if you guys like and subscribe, we do other promos some days, but today this is our promo. We're offering free oracle with any tarot $5 or $10 reading. And we do different promos each day, so like and subscribe, and you can come back on different dates in case we ever do the just scream at us version.
Yeah.
Favorite card, though, my favorite card, I was trying to think, I'm asking the question, I don't have necessarily a favorite. I like all the ones that are like go within, because I feel like whenever I hear that, I should be doing that more.
Yeah.
That's clearly the one that's like, I'm always like, oh yeah, I should be doing that more, shouldn't I? I mean, I spend a lot of time by myself, but it doesn't mean I actually like take the time to like meditate, pray, whatever, I'm always like even when I, was younger and I had more time or whatever, I never took. I guess my version of it is when I'm taking a walk or a run or laying in the sun, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, I guess. But I guess I'm always thinking about everything. So that's the same thing.
Do.
I've had the things before though where I go around and ask 5 different opinions about something, and then I realize I should have consulted first with my own opinion.
Right.
Because if I consulted with my own opinion, I never would have asked about other people's opinion about it.
True enough.
So yeah.
I don't even know what to talk about right now.
I know, I'm like just being random. I'm like, what do we talk about?
What can we talk about?
So your family's okay?
Yeah.
Are they getting vaccinated anytime soon?
Yeah.
They're saying May 1st.
I don't know when specifically, but
I guess people still won't be vaccinated because there are going to be people that are like, no, I'm not going to get it, kind of thing. But I feel like more and more people are warming to the idea, kind of thing.
I plan on
As
getting
they
it.
see it. I don't know.
Are you gonna get it?
Yeah, eventually, like once my parents and they're kind of first on they're the ones I'm thinking about, all the time when I'm back here about virus stuff.
Right.
Like when I'm out there, I was like thinking about Mike. And then Mike's gone, so ever since then it was like parents were on the forefront of my head. Not that they weren't before, but even at that time it was more up in our area up there. So like Mike was on the forefront because he was always going down to Seattle, and I'm like, Mike, be careful.
Yeah. I can't wait till life is back to normal and you could go out and do things and socialize and meet people.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. For sure. If anyone wants a free Oracle, we are doing a free Oracle promo. So free Oracle with any purchase as well. And it's a good way to get started on Oracle. It's like Tarot is not the same. So you can think of it as 2 for $5. But there are 6 of you in here, so if one of you wants a reading, that would be a nice way to do it. You get a little bit of an oracle and a little bit of a tarot, and you learn about both of them that way and see their perspective on your life. And like and subscribe, and we do different promos different days, so a good way to get involved. We're doing the free oracle thing today. What are some of your favorite places to go when it gets warm around?
Naturey places.
Yeah, same. I would always like nature beaches as opposed to like the more like popular or overcrowded ones.
Yes.
Because then there's nowhere to get in. You're running into people. People steal your stuff. Had cameras stolen and other things stolen at beaches.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that was because it was in Vancouver and it was a common spot that people stole things. I had my phone swiped one time.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's like, great. I wouldn't have left my stuff if I knew it was going to be stolen. I think it was like one time I think it was when I was walking there from this bus area, but like someone just on the road or something. But still, it's just, yeah. I don't know. I just don't like being around a lot of people all the time.
Yeah. Neither
like
do
if
I.
you're going to the beach, it's kind of like I want to be just there with the beach, not with like 50 people screaming and hitting me with beach balls and I don't know. And traveling's like that too. I'd much rather be in my own car than or a train or a bus. Like if it's not fully packed, I'd rather be on a bus because it's like I just don't like where it's like. I guess I'm a little bit claustrophobic. I just get very if it's overbooked, and stuff, I get it's anxious. It makes me anxious.
Like a bus?
Yeah, like buses, trains especially tend to be less crowded than like airports and stuff. Like just the congestion at that. Like in an airport, you're with so many people. It just always irritates me. I mean, and it comes to mind because of the Corona stuff, but it was like that way before that. I mean, when I was younger, I couldn't stand being trapped in those sorts of things. I guess I'm saying, I guess it's a little bit claustrophobic kind of thing. Like makes me feel like can't breathe or something. I'm the only one like that in my family. I know I'm really like that.
When I traveled in an airplane, I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but I'm
that's because I've never
like,
really traveled that much.
I haven't that much, just back and forth.
Like, I want to travel to Greece, and it's like, that would, I'm going to do it. It would be a couple thousand, but like, Taylor, you should see the pictures of the beach. Like, the water's crystal clear. Like,
I would love that. I know I always see these photos of places that I want to go, and it's like,
we should save up to go to Greece together.
that would be fun.
Yeah. And just make it a goal to save up a couple thousand and go to Greece.
Could just lay in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Let me show you this one place. It's like you have to take a like a tour boat to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like this beach that's just out in the middle of the ocean that has like an old ship on it.
Oh wow.
And it's in Greece. Hold on, shipwreck.
I would love that.
You should see how pretty it is though. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you a picture. Share image. Just send it to you on Messenger. I like doing the paid readings. It's more chill.
Yeah, I like this a lot more. Yeah, you guys, if you want a free oracle, we do a free oracle, but $5 for a basic. And you can pay on Cash App or PayPal. So basic is 3 cards. And in-depth is 4 to 5 cards. But yeah, we spend a fair amount of time on them. Trying to get to the heart of what. We got 6 of you here, so just drop your questions, pay on PayPal, and get it going. And like and subscribe, and we do different promos at different times.
Drop your questions.
Oh, wow. That one's really nice, Becky.
I should go on a walk today. Do you know if it's warm outside or if it's cold outside?
I think it's warmish. 60. $50 something. Sunny at least.
Yeah.
Do you have the sun in your room there? Or?
A little bit.
basic feeling I get with a lot of these, because they tend to be women, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling a lot like, I don't know. It's just like, why are guys so like oblivious or like not tapping into these desires? I don't know. It's just something that comes up a lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and end it.